Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Leading off tonight for
I've just been so
Arizona,
impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Makes the grab, one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. That one is hammered right field. Tatis going back. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
One down. Here's Josh Naylor. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. Perdomo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Line drive and foul ball. Perdomo, the runner at second with 1 away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ground ball to the right side. They get the force, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2, the Padres coming to bat. And we're back. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is gone! He sends it out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. The other way, makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Left field, Gurriel has it sized up, and that will end the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, top of the second, Randall Grichuk now.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's too low. And the count's full.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Alec Thomas now. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
3-2.
Tap to first. Cronenworth. On to Bogarts. Return throw. Gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Petco Park, here's Xander Bogarts. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Slow roller up the middle. Marte whips it to first.
He's out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Padres go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Corbin Carroll. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ripped on a line. Dives, and it gets by. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Cut on and lifted in the air. Sheets sizing this one up, corrals it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. on the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first.
Out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Padres.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
One down, base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Runner on at first with one gone. Luis Arraez stands in. In the air, left side. And he'll play it on a bounce. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now Machado up here. And Manny gets a piece.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 30.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 2. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. Ripped to first, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. One down, base is empty. Gurriel gets a piece. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside
2-2.
low, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit, Randall Grichuk. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Iglesias in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here comes X to the plate. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Out there to center. Marte makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it 3-2. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. 1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Carroll stands at second with 2 gone. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Grounds one to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher Martin
Maldonado up to hit. The Diamondbacks up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 2. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Now this one stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
2-2.
In the dirt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Not close with that one, and now 3-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. The 1-1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Man at second. Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3.
In the dirt.
Full count.
Randall Grichuk waiting to hit for the D-backs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 13, Manny.
Here comes Manny Machado.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gavin.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. John Curtis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. DeSclafani getting cranked up as well. Fair ball.
The center fielder,
and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Sheets off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Padres leave one. They're down 3-2. Back here in San Diego, and now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuki Matsui is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Adam.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Slider misses outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he's on at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Tatis makes the play, and there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jose Herrera. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Machado snags it for the second out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, 2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, John Curtis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He circles the bases, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. And there's two away.
That's an out.
Up next for the Padres.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. That one fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the seventh. Drilled out towards left center field. Thomas sizes this one up, and that ends the inning. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Yeah, that's fouled off. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And down on strikes he goes, and one gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gurriel.
Now back, the left fielder, Notice Gurriel.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. One left for Arizona, still tied 3-3. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Popped up left side. Perdomo brings it in, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Arias.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Randall Grichuk. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jose Herrera. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strikes him out with 102. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. On the mound now, Anthony DeSclafani. He's been so good against lefties. Stepping in, Gavin Sheets.
Number 21, Anthony DeSclafani.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Next pitch off the plate. Now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim McHenry up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Center field. Thomas gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on the go. And the count 1-2. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Out towards right center field. Carroll pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Trying to send this to extra innings. To the right side, Marte. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. We're in extras here. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Just misses there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 6-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks, and the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Wandy Peralta.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Puts it away for the out. And now Josh Naylor. And a 1-1. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. That's out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer. Now it's going to be Jose Iglesias.
Nick Henry.
Man at second. Line drive, caught.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done.
Now
nice job.
Catcher,
Martin Maldonado, the next to hit. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Elias Diaz. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Oh, right to the backstop. Pereira gathers, throws the first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Now batter. The right fielder.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Two outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.